How many of you get catalogs like this with, clothes and everything else in it? Well, I started looking through here and I'm thinking, oh, pink and brown, so color combos. And we've got some ideas there. And I kept flipping through and I went, oh, stripes, what DSP do we have that has stripes? And I am so sorry this is upside down. I'm going to have to flip it when I show it. I don't know how to, it won't let me if I rotate it. Let's see what happens if I rotate. It'll probably yell at me, but let's see if it works. Let's see if it keeps recording. I did it slowly. Cross your fingers. I hope. Okay, I gotta go this way. Oh, I think it worked. All right, so I kept looking through my catalog and going, I need some inspiration. I went, ooh, that's pretty. I like that. And let's see what else. There's some more stripes. Let's see. And I kept going. And look, I saw this shirt and I went, perfect. So I used the shirt and some of our balmy blue color and created a card with it. And I went, you can get inspiration from anywhere. So I used the Daisy Delight stamp set because there was a big daisy on the front. And I stamped it in Versamark once, and then I inked it up with Versamark again and stamped it again and offset the petals so that I had a full daisy and stamped it. Then I heat embossed it with white. And then I took a alcohol marker and went over it, like the blends, and went over it in the center to get that yellow like there. And there's the card. I stamped some of the second generation balmy blue flower there just to give it some interest on that white piece. I could have done just a flat one with just the daisy on it, but I wanted something a little bit more. So there's the idea. Thanks, Pam. I love it too. And I thought, okay, I did that one and I thought, I don't want to do that one again. So I went looking some more and I ran across this tie-dye idea. And I thought, that's a direct-to-paper idea. So I'm going to make a card and I'm going to use the daisy again. And this looks like Night of Navy to me, but I'm going to use the new Blueberry Bushel. So using that idea, I'm going to pull in a scrap of paper and I'm going to take my white piece and I'm going to do the direct to paper idea. Now I don't know if any of you have ever done that, but basically you just take and you pull it on your card and you just add ink all around. And of course, naturally, I can't get a hold of it to turn it. And I'm just using the edge of the pad to put it in there. And you can keep going and adding as much as you want so that you get some interest. And I'm getting real close. I am loving this. Look at that. And it was so easy. All I did was hit the paper with the ink pad. And if you want just smaller pieces, use the corner. So I'm going to go in and add some corners so I have some smaller pieces. Get one down here. What do you think? Should I stop? I think so. That is just, I mean, and it all came from a catalog, the idea. So there we have the background. And I'm going to put that on a piece of blueberry bushel paper. But I thought, I need another daisy. I really like the daisies. I'm a daisy girl. So I thought, I'll make some daisies. Now, I don't want my flower real dark. So what I'm going to take and do is I'm going to ink it up, off stamp it, and do a second generation. So it's not as dark. It'll just give you some interest. So I'm going to do 3. Some people do 2. I kind of like the 3. All right, so there I've got my daisy all done. And now this could be, it's going to be real simple because I really wanted to focus on the background. So I'm not adding ribbon, or I may add some Wink of Stella. Now I'm going to punch out my flower, my 3 of them, and go with it. If I can get it lined up. Okay. And one more, and we'll have 3 good. All right, there we go. Now we've got that. All right, with my bone folder, what I'm going to do, and I'm going to get rid of this paper before I get ink on something I don't want it on. And I'm going to take, and I'm going to curl one of them down, and I'm doing this very gently because if you pull too hard, you'll rip your petals off. Ask me how I know that one. Okay, so one goes down, and then these 2 I'm going to curl up. And I'm curling these not as, I guess, forcefully, but they still curl really well. Do any of you like daisies too, or do you have a different flower that you like? And I need my dimensionals. Where could I have put my dimensionals? Oh, here they are. Back over there. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one that goes up, and I'm going to put a dimensional. I use half dimensionals. I'm going to put it in the back, and on my one that goes down, I'm going to put it in there, but I'm going to offset it so that the petals don't overlap. And this will give you a nice full daisy. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one, and I'm going to fill in that space like so. All right. On the back of this, I'm going to put 2 half dimensionals. I'm going to butt them up against each other like so. And that, oops, I'm taking the backs off and I can't. So now I have my flower ready. Now it's time to put our card together. And remember, you can very easily add some, this should be dry by now. Gave it a chance to dry. So I'm going to pull out my glue. If you want to add some fun pieces to it, you can add some bling. You can add some of the rhinestones. And I thought I had pulled out and I don't see it. All right, now I've got this ready. And I'm going to put it down here because what I'm going to take and do is before I send it out, I will put my sentiment up there. But I thought I had pulled out. No, I didn't. All right, I need to do my center. And I totally forgot. So let me pull that out. And I know I have a scrap of paper somewhere here. I can use the same one I just punched out of. Let me run get my Daffodil Delight ink. And I'm going to stamp my center like so. And then I need the 1/2 inch circle punch. Now my punch is an older one. We still have the 1/2 inch, but mine still works, so I use it. Again, I save my money and get new stuff. And this I'm going to put on with a glue dot. I probably could have put on another flower. But see how that really kind of just pops up? And now what I'm going to take and do is I have to have bling. So I'm going to pull out my Wing of Stella. And I'm going to go over my card. There it comes. And the petals. Just a little bit to give it some sparkle. And this was a brand new one, and it's, let me squeeze it. Come on. All right, it's in there, and it's coming slowly. But I'm just going to go over the petals to give it some sparkle. I don't know about you guys, but I love my sparkle and bling. Okay, so there's that. The white metallic edge ribbon would be really cute on here. And add it. I might even just add my sentiment and then put a bow. But that's a simple way to take a card, and it was all inspired from a dress in here. Now that I can't find it because I didn't go back that far. I just kind of stopped when I saw it and I went, oh, I know. Tie-dye, and they call it a tie-dye mock, so it was like, it's perfect. You could do this with more than one color. This, if you look at this looks very similar to our lacy borders. Oh yes, it would be gorgeous in grapefruit, Pam. Lots of ideas, and it was so easy. I mean, who wouldn't love to get that card? I have several people I know would love to get it. Let's see what else we can find in here that might spark some imagination. Ooh, that's pretty. Let's see, what's it got on there? Looks feathers. Don't we have, yeah, the Dreamweaver one. You could do the Dreamweaver with that. Let's see, what else? Are you going to make the Dreamweaver one or the grapefruit one? Pam? See, look at these pants. I mean, there's patterns everywhere. This is, I think, a flower, but it looks like the fish, that koi fish. So, I mean, just pull out your magazines, start going through them, especially if you're struggling. Oh, the grapefruit one? Ooh, you'll have to share it with me. I'd love to see it. So, I mean, this even looks like DSP paper that's in the impressions, garden impressions. We have something very similar to that. So, I mean, so many things. And lots of ideas. So if you're ever struggling for something to do, pull out a catalog and have fun. I can't wait to see the grapefruit one. This one is just, I love daisies, and daisies with blue, just there's something about them. I do want to tell you that starting next week, I will be posting on my group page. I want to put it in the group so that, like, Pam, when you create a card, you can take and then post that card for others to see. I think it would be so much fun to see how we all inspire each other. Hi, Connie. So, look for my group page to come live. It's up, but I don't have anything on it. I want to start posting. I want to spend some time the next few days and get a bunch of stuff scheduled and ready to go. And all. I love this. It turned out better than I thought it would, because I thought, well, I don't really want Night of Navy. I like the blueberry bushel. Just something different.